You're in the heart of the meeting. You think things are going well. And then suddenly somebody, your sponsor, a colleague, external stakeholder, they react strongly and badly to something you said. How do you react? Well, many of us freeze. We perhaps go red in the face. We're not sure what to say. Or we actually react strongly. We take them on. We show our frustration, annoyance, disappointment, and that just escalates and is pretty ugly. I've seen it, not done it, but I've seen it many, many times. There is another way, a more strategic way, where you make choices about how you react, how you work through it, and how you show up. So imagine somebody has reacted strongly. The first thing to do is just take a moment. It doesn't mean you take a massive deep breath, especially if it's audible, but there's something about centering yourself. Just take a moment. Feet on the floor, get your breathing under control. In your head, say, you've got this. And your first thing you want to do after that is create a bit of distance mentally. This is not about you. It may be about you in terms of what you said or your style or perhaps some background, some politics. But create some distance and focus on the issue. Focus on actually what they're saying. And then invoke some curiosity. You want to find out what they're really saying and thinking. So ask some questions. I can see and sense you feel strongly about this. I really want to find out more. Can you tell me more about your perspective? Keep digging. Don't put them on the spot, but show some curiosity, show some interest. Often just showing interest and actually not saying much is an appropriate response because people want to have their platform. They may be being like a peacock, showing off in front of other people. There may be some frustration from outside the room they feel they need to bring in. Use silence effectively, ask some sensible questions. And when you feel you've got to a particular place, actually draw out the areas of commonality. I've listened very carefully. I think we agree on these particular areas, but actually I think we do have different perspectives on these other areas. And then you want to move into creation. You may have to start this on your own. Let me throw something at you. Let me suggest something new because I really want to see if I can address your concerns and issues. So you put a solution out there. Your hope is that they start to move into co-creation. If not, you may still have to lead the way. I think this solution may address some of your concerns. How does that sound? How does that resonate? Now, if they've calmed down by then, they may actually be thinking and realizing, okay, they are being reasonable, they're having a go. Right, let's either quieten down now or work to some form of solution in the meeting. If, however, they're still in a particularly strong state, you may have to draw stumps or the chair may intervene to say, okay, I've done my best for now. I've heard what you're going to say. Let me take that away and come back to you either offline or in the next meeting. The trick here is to be systematic in terms of how you hold yourself, how you show interest, how you show curiosity, how you start, if you like, developing new ideas, new solutions, and then not losing power, not losing face, but drawing it to a close and holding your head up high. So actually you're not embarrassed. You're actually thinking, perhaps they had a point, and actually I've shown my best work in a heated moment to my other colleagues. And the hope is that they think, yeah, that was a difficult moment, but he or she handled it pretty well. So the next time you're facing a difficult person in a meeting, how will you show up? What will you do?